Hi friends, I'm Caitlin. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're sitting down and we're recreating Hannah Wells' makeup, the character from Off Campus. Check out the two pictures that I found that really inspired this makeup look. Ella Bright, who plays the character Hannah Wells, is so beautiful and I really adored her makeup throughout the series. I think it looks quite natural without being a no makeup look, and it's also not a full beat, full glam look. It's sort of a nice in between. Things still pop, like the eyes still make a statement I think, and the lip colour's just so gorgeous. So I sat down today and went through my collection to recreate her look. Okay, first thing, let's get this hair back. So for skincare, I'm going to use a little bit more than I normally do. I usually just stick to one serum, then my SPF, but last night was my retinol night, so I just want to make sure that my skin's really hydrated and prepped today. So I'm first taking the Fation Trouble Serum S, popping a couple of drops of that on. Then taking my ever so loved Numbuzin No. 3 Skin Softening Serum. And once that's had a couple of minutes to sink in, I'll take my SPF, which this has just reminded me I need to purchase a new one today because, yeah, because I'm basically out. It's like toothpaste when you're at the end of it and you have to roll it each time to get the last bit out. It's a Beauty of Joseon SPF 50 with rice and probiotics. Okay, well, at least I got some. Her skin looks so skin-like in the sense of the complexion and base. It looks like it has more of a natural healthy glow for a finish opposed to matte or soft matte, because I was going to use my favourite drugstore foundation, which is the NYX Make & Wonder foundation, but then when I looked at the inspo picture again I thought it's just going to be way too matte, so instead I'll go in with the Estée Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation in the shade 1N. This has such a beautiful finish to it and it's definitely more of a skin-like healthy glow. It gives such lovely coverage but without being really heavy. This foundation is just ever so slightly too dark for my complexion, so I am just going to make sure to really blend this as much as I can down into my neck. And then as usual, just around where I would normally get laugh lines or sort of build up from foundation throughout the day. So to set that, I'm going to take the Catrice Soft Blur Matte Airbrush Powder. Although it is a matte airbrush powder, I'm not going to take too much of it just because I do want to have a lot of this healthy look and glow still on my face. But I do just want to make sure that I'm still setting everything just so nothing moves and it really lasts well throughout the day. So her cheeks to me look more like they've got bronzer and then maybe a more peachy beige blush. I don't own a peach blush just because it doesn't really go with my pale complexion, so I think instead what I'll probably take for blush today is this one by Catrice. It's the Air Blush Matte in the shade Spice Space, which I think, yeah, I think that actually might go quite nicely. Taking my normal bronzer first, the Sephora bronzer in 01 Golden Gateway. I'm just going to add a little bit of warmth. So I've tried to keep most of the bronzer just mainly on the cheeks because there doesn't really appear to be much bronzer on the forehead, but just maybe a little something. So next, just taking the blush that I mentioned, the one by Catrice. Yeah, I think this is probably the closest in my collection that I have to the blush that she looks like she has on in the picture, so I'm just going to go with this, I think. Then just going back to my powder brush, I'm just going to press this into the skin. When I go back and look at the picture, she looks like she has a really nice glow on the face, but it doesn't look like that came from a powder highlighter because it just looks like it blends seamlessly into the skin. So for that, I always think of one product that I have in my collection, which is the L'Oreal Lumi Glass, which is a highlighting stick. and this to me almost gives a glow from within, glass skin kind of look. Every time I use this, I just fall back in love with it because look how nice that looks on the skin. But anyway, moving on now to the eyes. I think what I'll do is I'll just take my bronzer for the first shade of eyeshadow and just pop this all over the lid and then also up into the brow bone. And I'm not really being precise with this brush, you can probably tell, but I'm literally just blending it everywhere. So now switching to this Makeup Revolution palette. It's the Celestial Icon palette. It's taking this deeper brown to run along the bottom lash line and then also tightline the upper lash line. And I'm trying not to take too much of this product because she's not got a super blown out lower lash line. It's more just sort of a wash of colour. With whatever's left on the brush, I'm basically gonna press into and pat along the lashes this way. Before I do my mascara, I'm gonna do my brows next. I love her brows, they are so thick and full and I'm so envious. I wish my natural brows were like that, but I will try and make my shape a bit more like hers. She's not really got an arch in her brows at all, so I'll try and keep it more to that shape. So taking a Schwarzkopf Got To Be brow gel. And then once that product's dried down for a couple minutes, I'll take the Catrice Brow Palette in 010, which is a little duo, but I tend to just use this darker one. Now going back to mascara, I'm first taking the Catrice eyelash curlers, and then I'll go in with the Elle Lash Extender Tube Mascara in the shade Brown. Let me just check if she has mascara on her bottom lashes. Okay, she has a little bit of mascara on her bottom lashes. Let me just put a wee bit on. For lips, let us just remind ourselves of the lip colour because it is very, very pretty. It's like a purple pink sort of shade, and I'm hoping I have something that we can recreate for this. This is the Kylie lip liner and the shade Comes Naturally. I'm looking back at the inspo picture and I think I might take this product. So I think this brand is pronounced Rom&nd. It's R-O-M, then like an and sign, N-D, which is the water tint in shade 14 Mauve Moon. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm just looking at the inspo picture. I think if anything, hers is a little bit lighter and brighter. Now that I've got the lipstick on and I can see everything together, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it looks really nice and fresh. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you did enjoy, please give it a like and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.